Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you like to hear someone talk about cats, rats, dogs, or reptiles, this is the place to be because that's what I'm here for. I hate long intros. I'm just gonna jump into it, but today I'm gonna give you guys a tour of my pet room. We finally have it, like more so where we want it at, and I'm ready to share it with you guys. I'm gonna show you guys from the front door. My dogs know they're not allowed in here. They always like to take a little step in just to test their limits. Back up. Out. Out. Delilah, back up. They like to push their buttons. But anyways, also realize that door's really dirty and I need to clean it. So this is the door you walk into, and behind that door is this old cat tree. My cats only use this bottom half right there as a scratching post, and they hated the cat tree. So we moved it in here, and we left it empty for a while to see if they'd use it in here, and they did not. My cats are allowed in here. But yeah, so here I've got some distilled water, the tongs I use for my frogs, and the little container right here that I use for dusting their dubias and things. This is a sticker a little piece of a sticker. The mini fridge that has all of my reptile stuff in it. This closet has, I'm also a crafter, so there's a lot of craft stuff in here. So that's all craft stuff. Gift bags, craft stuff, games up here, litter box. And then I've got a 40-gallon breeder and a 20 long inside of it stored over there that are empty. This corner is another craft corner. There's actually a craft cart that goes right here that has like my Cricut and heat press and all that stuff. It's a really nifty little cart. It's great for organization, but it's currently out because I've been working on that stuff lately. And then right over here, I've got some reptiles and amphibians. I was actually hoping my blue-tongued skink would be out. He's been out a lot more lately. He's getting a lot more curious. I am still working on taming him, but I threw some snails in his food bowl, trying to entice him out, but doesn't look like it worked. Not at all. He has been out a lot more. He's been a lot more curious. We're getting a lot more friendly with each other. It's just a matter of him fully trusting me, but we are getting there. I work at the animal's pace, not at my pace, so it's definitely going to take a while. Down below him, I've got my White's tree frogs. They're still little froglets. We got two guys right there. Oh, all three of them are right there. This is O'Malley, Dublin, and Declan are in this one. And then these guys are in the same size enclosure. They got their upgrade. We probably won't see all three. I see two of them. But in here is Jet, Crimson, and Clover. There's also my blue-tongued skinks. Fogger is down there, some more distilled water, and then that is a spray bottle I use for spraying down the frogs. Up here we have my bearded dragon, whose name is Dragon. He loves his salad. I did just throw this in here before the video though. So there's Dragon. And then I have a ton of just like stuff on this shelf. This is where like a lot of the food stuff is. So there's skink food, there's actually mealworm bedding in that gold bag. There's all their multivitamins, bee pollen, calcium. These are dog bags I use for picking up spot cleaning, I guess you would say. This is the heat gun, scissors, gloves for handling the frogs. They all go in this bin. This is like my bearded dragon bath and cleanup area. Right now we're down to one toothbrush. I need to get more toothbrushes, but that's the toothbrush he uses for bathing. And then I have some that I usually keep for cleaning out his enclosure, but I trashed them recently because they're pretty nasty. This is not magnesium sulfate. It's labeled incorrectly, but it is like white vinegar and water. Little handheld vacuum, trash bags. So that shelf comes in super handy. And then my leopard gecko's down here. He's probably up and sleeping right now. And then I keep any like dome lights and extra lights over there in that space. Right here are my infamous cat curtains. Everyone always talks about these for some reason. I got them at IKEA like 3.5 years ago. So you can still find them, I'm sure. I get so many comments on these curtains. Everyone seems to really love them. And then right here is a stool. Look, I'm a tall girl. I'm not a short girl, but he does have a top opening enclosure. So I'm 5'8". I still have to step on that stool to get in there and clean out his enclosure, handle him, feed him, whatever. So there's a stool there. There's a trash can. This little thing right here, there's a drying rack on top of it because I clean all the bowls at night and then I come put them in here to dry. Just right on top of there. This is all just like extra decor stuff, extra hides, extra stuff. There's light bulbs and things. And then that's like a craft drawer. So the bottom one's just another craft drawer that shares a space with the reptiles. And then there's a small air purifier. Definitely not big enough for everything I got going on in here. Over here, we have my rats, Suki and Oreo. And down there is their food and all of their extra fleece and things like that. The girls are out looking about. They probably want a treat of some sort. I cleaned out their cage yesterday, but as you can see, rats are messy, so they got some doo-doos, some doo-doo nuggets. How's it going, girls? How's it going? Hey, girls, I do have a treat for y'all because y'all are so sweet. Suki, there you go. You gotta get it. Oreo. Right here, Oreo. Good girl. And then let me show you guys their foraging bin. They have so much fun with this. Look at all the toys that they've thrown in there. Look at all the tunnels they have going on. If y'all have rats and don't have a foraging bin, you've got to get one because they are fans of it. Ooh, I snapped that. Anyways, so right over here next to that, I have, this is Morticia, my tokay gecko's enclosure. We probably won't see her, and that's okay. We let her do her own thing around here. This was the frog's quarantine tank. I still need to empty it out and clean it out, even though they've been in their other enclosures for about a month. But, you know, sometimes it just be like that. Underneath there, I have like extra substrates. That's leaf litter. And then I have my isopods. I have quite a few different kinds of isopods. They're all neatly labeled there. The powder blue and the zebra are empty because taking forever to get orders in, and I ordered them like 2 months ago, but they're still on their way. I checked in this morning. So dairy cow, powder orange, powder blue, and zebra, they're all labeled nicely. I do have some more substrate and stuff coming in that's actually for the isopods from Josh's frogs, and then I've got leaf litter and things like that. This bin right here is the vet container. So when they gotta go to the vet, they gotta go in there. They're not fans of it, but it works. Depending on the animal going in there, depends on what I line it with. Sometimes I put paper towel, sometimes I put a whole washcloth or something. Over here, this is extra substrate that's in an open bag, so it keeps like bugs and stuff from getting into it. It goes in that darker bin. This middle one is an empty one, which I use for whenever I clean out enclosures. A lot of times a lot of the animals get to just kind of free roam in here. But like my bearded dragon, when he soaks her bath, he goes in there. And up here are my dubia roach colony. So they're doing fantastic. Anyways, so that is about everything going on in this room. I hope you guys liked the video, and go ahead and leave me some video ideas in the comments down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. Real quick though, this is what it looks like from the door. I never showed this angle and I really meant to. So here you guys go.